your muscles, your mouth, your tongue get used to it, and whenever you speak it, it sounds exactly how you practice it. I remember when I was in my first year of high school, me and my friends were buying lunch, and this lady who sells lunch, we're actually talking about English and how to speak English, and she gave us a tip. She said, if you really want to learn how to speak English, if you really want to be good at it, whenever you read out loud. That's what she said. Read out loud. You should read a lot and read out loud, as opposed to reading with your eyes. And I kind of put it off, but when I got really serious into learning English, and I started to put a lot of time learning the language, I kind of remember it. In this video, we are going to talk about how reading out loud can make or break your English. So we are going to talk about how reading out loud can make or break your English. It's really good to know, the right way of learning English, because if you're not doing it right, it's gonna end up a mess. English language has a lot of words, a lot of sounds that we don't have with our native language. As for me, I speak Bisaya, and a lot of you watching speak Bisaya as well, maybe Tagalog. Here in the Philippines, we speak a lot of languages. Reading out loud is a very, very good exercise on learning how to speak English. It is very recommendable, but that's very helpful if you are very good at pronouncing English words and your intonation is good and your accent is good. If you are not at that level, it's gonna be a mess. Why? Because there are a lot of sounds in English that we don't have. We speak Bisaya. If you are watching from other countries, you speak different languages and you have different intonation and different accent, different way of speaking your language. And we speak Bisaya, and it's very different from speaking in English. This is where a lot of non-native English speakers like me, a Bisaya, speak in English, and I speak in English but I sound Bisaya. They call it accent. I try not to do that. For me, if I speak with a Bisaya accent, I feel like I'm not speaking naturally. I had this in my mind when I was started to learn English. I said, if I want to learn the language, I want to learn how to speak it. I know we speak English comprehensively. We understand each other. Our mouth, I'm just gonna call it, vocal system. Mouth, the muscles that we use to speak a word. When you read out loud using your native language sounds, that's where it gets crazy, and it's a mess. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not trying to discriminate people who speak English with their native accents. No, that's not what I'm talking about. This channel is about people who wants to learn English with specifically American accent. That's what I'm learning, and that's what I'm wanting to share with you guys. And if you like that, this channel is very good for you. So going back to reading out loud, so that's what's gonna happen. So first, you're gonna wanna learn the sound, especially the vowel sounds and diphthongs and clusters, stuff like that. And for example, I'm just gonna say a word, Peter. For Bisaya speaking, when you see the word written in a book, you're gonna read it as Peter. Yeah, Peter. But an American wouldn't say that. he would say Peter, Peter. So whenever you read a word, a sentence that has Peter in it, you would read it as Peter or Peter, Peter, over and over again. And that's where your vocal system, your muscles, your mouth, your tongue get used to it. And whenever you speak it, it sounds exactly how you practice it. It's very simple. So learn the sounds first. And by the way, I'm not suggesting you learn the sounds by reading and memorizing and like trying to learn by reading books about it. No, I'm gonna tell you how to do it, how to learn the sounds. But this, for the sake of the topic, this is just gonna be about learning English by reading out loud or reading aloud. And if you enjoy the video or if you get something, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it hugely. And please also subscribe to this channel. And God bless you all. No, non-English. There's a thing about people who don't speak English as their native language. Feel like it's not my thing. You know what I mean?